one is, are we live? We are live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Going Viral, live streamed concerts from Berlin, episode 1.
This is episode 1, and I'm so excited. My name is Steph. This is my sister Georgie, and we are coming live from Berlin.
We are the face of this project. We've got an international team that's been working on this all through lockdown. We've got people from Australia, Germany, Colombia, Finland, Japan. It's unbelievable. We're so happy to be able to bring you the first episode today.
And as you can see, we've been working hard on this. We've built lamps. We've got this everything you see here has been built, by hand. And so we want to firstly just start by saying thank you so much to everyone who's contributed financially to get this off the ground. It's incredible. I feel like I'm in a venue right now. It's amazing. So thank you so much for all your contributions.
That's right. We do feel like we're in a venue. We're trying to bring you the closest thing that we can to a live show. And if you'd like to contribute to this live show, you can do so at the link in the description below. You can pay with credit card, debit card, or PayPal. It's about the price of a live show. So if you would like to help us keep this project running and, of course, to be able to pay our musicians, it would be very much appreciated.
So thank you so much. What do you say we get started?
I think we should get started.
Should we get started?
Yeah. Should we
ready to
invite our
go?
first musician?
Yes, we're
first Going Viral musician onto stage.
Pumped to introduce this first musician. He's one of our favorite acts in Berlin. And not only that, he's also a bloody legend and a very dear friend of ours. Please welcome Mr. Lucas Laufen.
Hey.
Make some noise
Hey,
wherever you are in the
Lucas.
world.
Hello.
How are ya?
Yeah, how you doing, mate? Oh, you have to speak into.
Into here, yes.
Doing well?
I'm doing well.
I might stand behind your guitar. How about that?
That's
Yeah.
a bit better.
What's been up? What's been keeping you busy the past lockdown weeks?
The past weeks I've been building a studio, actually, kind of near this studio. This
Nice.
has kept
Oh, wow.
me very busy.
That's cool. So
Yeah.
it's going well? You're building it like from scratch?
Yeah, it was just kind of a dungeon room, and now it's slowly taking shape as a nicer dungeon.
Do you-
Nice.
do you
That's
know
a
what-
cool lockdown project.
Do you know what you're going to call it? Is it going to be called the Dungeon Room?
There's been a few names thrown around, and none of them which I've liked so far. So we're
Okay.
still thinking. Maybe you
Okay.
got an idea.
I think the Dungeon Room is
The
good.
Dungeon
Yeah,
Room.
I second that. I
Yeah.
like it too. Yeah. That's
S-
cool.
The folk dungeon.
The folk dungeon. There we go.
The Fungin.
You heard it here
That's bad.
first,
No.
folks. Yeah, not that.
No, not that. All right. Well, what do you say we kick it off?
Absolutely. There's one
Yeah.
more thing I just wanted to
Oh,
mention.
yes.
So Lucas is going to play his music for you now. Steph and I are going to go off screen, but we'll still be available to answer your comments. So Lucas won't be able to see the comments, but we'll be reading them. We'll be sort of moderating. So if you have
Yeah.
any questions you want to ask Lucas or ask about the project, please go ahead and write them in the comments.
Don't be shy.
We'd love to hear from you. We do want to make this kind of like a live show. So instead of you interacting in person, you can interact by writing us some comments there. And we'll just be off screen. And
Thank God for that. No.
that's it. We'll see you later.
See you later.
Over to you.
All right, take it away.
I'm going off
Lucas.
first, I think.
Cheers.
Oh, I think it's me actually. Here we
Oh,
go.
is it?
Yes, I think we've changed.
You love to dig me up from the bottom of the leaves, traveling down to the earth, falling right from the trees, like the red in my eyes, but they're not red from the season. That just strained from the light. Couldn't fall asleep for some reason, and tired my bones grow weak weaker but know that the way through the storm is no longer for anyone else on this road. The colors are grieving, but I will find a way. My mind's in the worst, at the edge of the breeze, where the light on the hill meets the green on the teeth. And here you lift me up when I'm weak at the knees. Pull me back into time, thaw me back from the freeze, and slowly my bones grow warmer and know that the way back to home is no longer for anyone else on this road. The seabirds are leaving and come my company. Still this foreign rain. Thank you. It's nice to do a live stream with people that clap, actually. Normally you just look at your phone and it's pretty weird, actually. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching, this place is beautiful. I'm a big fan of OSB boards. It's my life lately, looking at bits of wood. This next song's called Dublin. It was written after a trip to Dublin, believe it or not. It's about asking for help and leaning on friends. Feet on the ground, statues of builders, calcium rolling up like grass in the mound, burying my legs in the stone before they sink to the sound. I'll drive them to somewhere where they can just wander for days run around. Find peace in you. Find peace in you. There's a well in my soul, a need for a princess. I've got one, but still there's a fear that I hold, as I think alone while I pray that when I am old, I'll outlive her warmth. May our happiness pay for the risk I was told. Feet on the ground, statues of builders, cozy and growing up like grass in the mound, burying my legs in the stone before they sink and they drown. I'll fly them to Dublin where they can just wander for days, run around, find peace in you, find peace in you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. That was a nice sporadic burst. Could I get a touch more reverb in my monitor for this song, if that's okay? I want to get sucked back to where this was written, which has nothing to do with reverb actually, but this next song was inspired by a dead rabbit that I met. I don't know if you meet something if it's dead. I guess you just see it. I saw a dead rabbit that had died right next to its rabbit hole, and all its family were around it, wondering what had happened, I suppose. And I was home at the same time and wrote this song about being very close to home but very far away at the same time. It's called A Million Miles from Love. I walked barefoot through rabbit blood. I hope he died for someone's sins, so both his eyes were shut. Unknown that fate had stitched him up, just 10 steps from his saving grace. He's a million miles from love. I walked down the hallway through this life of luck. I wish I'd found just something in the waste time was cut. Now I'll have years to bring this up, wondering how I got to outer space and a million miles from love. A million miles from love. I still think about the rush from a million miles above. A million miles Please come pain into my legs and heal the detriment. Further, faster I push up. 10 breaths into feeling less than a million miles from love. A million miles from love. I still think about the rush from a million miles above. A million miles above. A million miles from love. I still think about the rush from a million miles above. A million miles above.
So
Thank you,
beautiful.
Sharon. Thank you.
Oh my goodness me. Is my microphone on? Am I here? Am I here? I wanted to ask you a question about that song. I'm on. So beautiful.
What about me? Am I on? Am I on?
Thank
Am I
you.
on? Yeah.
Thanks.
So that's one of my favorite songs of yours.
Mine too. Beautiful.
And so you're from Port Lincoln in South Australia. You've
I
been
am, yes.
living in Berlin for 4 years, I
Yeah,
believe.
4 years. In May it was 4 years, yeah.
And so I know I've seen the video clip to this song. Was that filmed in South Australia as well? Like, can you tell us a bit about how the video came together?
Yeah, it was. So it was filmed in Lochiel, which is kind of between Port Lincoln and Adelaide. It's Salt Lakes. I guess it's about an hour and a half from Adelaide. And a childhood friend of mine called Tim Hodgson took on the project while I was over here, actually, and kind of told me he had this vision for it. And usually I keep my, I don't know, all aspects very close. And it was this one I just let go free with Tim, and he kind of made this, I don't know, very lovely interpretation of the song.
It's absolutely stunning. So if anyone out there wants to check out the video for that song, it is beautiful. It will move you, and it's in the most stunning location in Salt Lakes in South Australia. So head to Lucas's YouTube channel to check it out?
Yeah, YouTube, that's the spot.
Cool, nice one. How you feeling up there? Everything okay?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good. It's like it's such an interesting vibe because it's like a half living room show, half backstage at a tech extravaganza, half live stream, half, I don't know, wooden palette fun.
Excellent.
Half
Amazing.
hangout. Such a mash of feelings, all good ones, in fact.
Awesome. I just want to thank Claire McQuillan for liking my name, The Fungin. She appreciated that. Thank you very much, Claire. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now.
Should I play some more songs now?
Yeah,
Okay.
play some more songs now. Yeah.
Kind of just trailed off there. I didn't know what was happening. Okay, I'm going to play a couple of older songs, actually, from the first EP that I put out when I moved to Berlin 4 years ago. This song's called Dead Days. It was written about finding it hard to pick a path in life and staying true to that, I guess. All of these dead days make me wonder If there's adhesive in my bones, and the good far away where all my comforts fade away, trail off the beaten up road. All of these thought days make me selfish. I plan to escape from how it feels. The forest talk to me and I can't keep from listening of hidden secrets in my heels. And if I die, you'll be lonely. And if there's truth inside the trees, it's all a lie if I've lived only for myself. If I forget this, they'll forget me. If I forget this, they'll forget me. These dark days move me to soul order. The stories tell me I'll get lost, but lost is state of mind, and I don't really have the time for negative space in my head. These dark days make me feel uncentered. My equilibrium's all gone. I stumble to and fro, the ocean legs I keep below, gonna hold me up this far from the sun. And if I die, you'll be lonely. And if there's truth under the sea, it's all a lie if I've lived only for myself. If I forget this, they'll forget me. If I forget this, they'll forget me. The first moment I gave to you, the first moment I gave, I knew. The first moment I gave was true. The first moment I gave to you was the first moment I gave, I knew. The first moment I gave was true. And if I die, you will be lonely. And if there's truth inside of me, it's all a lie if I've lived only for myself. If I forget this, they'll forget me. If I forget this, they'll forget me. If I forget this, they'll forget me. I won't forget this, they'll forgive me. Thank you. Thank you, Shin. Thank you. Thank you to the CISOs and the whole team for inviting me.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I remember this kind of being mentioned in our group chat. I don't know, a while ago now, months maybe.
Yeah, we kind of. Oh, am I on? No. Okay. Oh, we kind of. We did start this a few months ago, and then the world just got a bit crazy for a second there.
Yeah, things just keep happening.
We weren't even allowed to high five anybody.
It's going to be a good year though, I think. Lots of change in the world and for the best.
going to be a great year.
Maybe a love song. It's kind of about as love songy as it gets, anyway. Love-ishy. How's that word for you, Steph?
Valentine's Day. I think it's today.
Maybe someone will applaud me for that. You're welcome to. Feel free. This one's called Boulders. If I'd been a sailor, sown all my anger into my nets and sunk them to the bottom of the sea, I'd be a better lover with less time to wonder about all the stories that they'll never tell about me. If I'd been a tailor, graceful in failure, not bitter, cold and wasteful, constantly concerned I'm not free, I'd tell a better story, I'd pass on less worry to you and your family when I take the prize and you take the fee. If I'd been a waiter, lemon tasteful, time for you in spades full, pouring love and serving consistency. Said most times I'm failing, step short of amazing, but you'll never change. See, your heart is like boulders to me, and you'll never change. See, your heart is like boulders to me. Never ending, moving, shaking. Your heart is like boulders to me. Never bending, bruising, breaking. Your heart is like boulders to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I look funny in that light. Seeing lots of previews of myself multiplied.
You look great.
Thanks. I've been meaning to get a haircut for
glowing.
about 4 months now.
Your hair's
Hasn't
looking very
happened.
luscious, actually, I was going to
Is
say,
it?
Lucas. Yes.
You don't want to get too close. It's not luscious at all. It's
No?
horrific, I think, is the word.
What does it smell like?
It smells great. It's just like, I don't know, someone...
What kind of shampoo do you use? Or do you use shampoo at all?
All sorts. Yeah, heaps. Just whatever's there. Sometimes I use soap and I think it's shampoo. I just, whatever's there and it foams up.
Oh,
I'll put it in my hair. That's the general rule.
Dishwashing liquid or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just all the same thing.
Yeah.
I've used soap a few times, just normal soap. I think it's
I guess
great.
it is soap, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyone know?
Yeah, I get it's all just soap, yeah.
Actually, I don't know. Yeah.
Some form of soap. Maybe get a Pantene Pro V sponsorship. Who knows?
Maybe
Who's-
it's Maybelline.
Maybelline.
Maybe it's Lucas Laufen.
Do they do shampoo too? I thought it was
I don't
makeup.
know. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know any of this. It's just no expertise, actually. Music. Still more music. This next song, you should be able to hear the ocean in. This is the title track of my album that was released in December. It's called I Know Where Silence Lives. It was written in over the space of a few years. Actually, it wasn't a quick song. It kind of followed me around 2017 and 2018 and before that, 2016. Whatever year it is. Travelled to a few countries and ended up being recorded in New Zealand, which is where the ocean sounds are from, a place called Birdlings Flat, just out of Christchurch, where the waves kind of crash onto this pebbly beach and rake them back into the ocean. I know where silence lives, way up north where the border meets the west, 15 feet above the sea. Winds are coming, the cold keeps telling me it knows who silence is. A decade ago I could paint my whole face in it, hidden black harmonies, looking to a window to 10 more in front of me. I know running is wrong, but I'm gonna run anyway. If leaving was wrong, why did happiness follow me? I know where silence sleeps, way down south where the beach where rivers were running. The stars keep telling me they know sunsets. And I hope he's on that boat with my mother in Budapest, not wasting time on the street, but headed for the hills where I'll remake my memories. I know running is strong, but I'm all out of words to say. If leaving was wrong, why did happiness follow me? Don't grieve this too long, it's a waste of your life to pray. Selfish, I know, but I'm selfish in many ways. I'll dream of 7 years below the sea, covered from the storm where the world won't trouble me. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I guess I've got a song left. I've lost the timer, but
Yeah, we can check the
I don't
timer.
know. You
for
guys interject for me.
Yep, here I am interjecting, checking the timer.
No,
I'm gonna
that's
just
cool.
poke my head around the corner and check the timer, and
Yeah, sure,
it
'cause
is gonna say 20 minutes.
20
We've got
minutes.
20 minutes
20
left,
minutes left,
so-
it says.
So I think you've got more than one song actually, Lucas.
Do you think that?
Yeah, I think maybe if you want to play, two, then that's great.
2
but
songs.
look,
Okay. No, no, for
just
sure.
do whatever feels good.
Do whatever you want.
Whatever you like, mate. Whatever you
Whatever
feel.
you like.
Do 2 more, and then we'll
Okay,
come
sure.
on and
Sure thing.
ramble a bit more. How about
Ramble
that?
a bit more. Yeah, I
good?
think
That
that's why
sounds like
everyone's
so much
listening
fun.
if they are.
So maybe before you go back into your second, what is it? What's the word? Penultimate song.
Penultimate.
Second to last song.
Never heard of that.
That was the title track from your album, right? So
That was, yes.
came out 6th of December last year. And in fact, you were on the album tour mid-March, weren't you?
Yeah, indeed. It was, I played the last show in Cologne.
Yeah.
It was from kind of, we started in December and went right through kind of with a bit of a break over Christmas. And yeah, it was getting a bit weird towards those last few weeks. And then, Munich was a little strange. Cologne was stranger. And then by the morning, it was, that was kind of it. Back on the
Yeah.
train to Berlin.
Okay. Well, yeah. Speaking of trains, that was sort of where I was going with the questioning. I know that you are sort of very passionate about climate change and environmental footprint, and I know that you execute sort of a sustainability thought process whenever you tour. Like, what exactly does that mean to you? What does that involve for people out there who want to know more about sustainable touring?
I guess it's just all aspects that I can control. So the big one is the travel. Musicians need to get around for shows, and it's a horrible kind of footprint that we leave. So to try to minimize that, it was traveling on trains, which was the first kind of, I've been doing it for a while, but to do it as such a big block, this was the first kind of time I tried this. So this was the biggest part. It was traveling on trains and cutting out that transport, and then it went to updating riders, catering riders especially, to no plastic bottles, to try to request locally sourced food or sustainable options, generally without meat, to cut down on that side of it too.
That's great. That's awesome. I think it's really cool, and it's definitely something we all need to think about. So yeah, I fully support.
Thanks.
Support.
Yeah, you guys should jump on the train.
We do actually. This is someone I have spent.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how many hours?
Many times. We have a game that we like to play where we try to remember which city or which train station we were at when a certain funny story happened. Like which country were we in, which city were we in, which tour was that. Yeah, we love travelling on the trains. It's not only really good for the environment, but it's also just a very pleasant way to travel.
Yeah, I agree. And it's like you cut off the airport and you cut off that whole bit in the transit zone if it's airports, and you cut off traffic, and it's just like, if there's no disruptions, which actually there rarely are, it's just pleasant, right?
Yeah, I actually love just watching the landscape go by, and also I really feel more like I'm traveling. The sort of that you can hear the languages start to change as you go across countries in Europe, and I think
when things cost different currencies on the board restaurant.
Yeah, no, we're fully behind you. I think it's super cool.
Yeah.
Good job. Go, Lucas.
Cheers.
Great job.
All right, so yeah, do you want to sing us a couple more tunes?
Cool.
And
Yeah, no worries.
All right.
I can do that.
If anyone out there has any more questions as well, feel free to comment. Hit us up.
Okay, so this song was called Little by Little. It's about a florist in Verona. Losing you in the dead of the night, sitting in a jar, drying in the light. Little by little and pedal by pedal, February prints hope on her face. Little by little and pebble by pebble, build a bomb when you've called him away. There's a death in the corner, atop the tower. Ripped warm from the earth off the birds called the hour. Little by little, your terror, brittle as porcelain sheets on the lake. Little by little, and pebble by pebble, the edges will fold when you can't stop the rain. Little by little, breathe in and settle. February prints hope and meadows, red in the glass is just one and the same.
All right, Lucas, we're actually going to join you on stage just for a minute.
Okay,
We're
come
coming.
on up.
We
Coming
heard
back.
you. We heard you want some backup dancers for this next
Yeah,
one.
it's
So
it's
we're
definitely that vibe.
We're really good at dancing, so we thought we'd oblige.
prepared some
Oh, hang on.
choreography for you.
Which way are we going?
Oh,
I'll
here.
go this way?
Take this. Take this.
Oh,
So,
this.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna take this.
We're going to do a bit of promo.
So, yeah. So we know that. Oh, here. Hang on. Am I on
My
camera
dancing
yet?
skills.
Here I am.
There you go.
Yes. Yeah, you've been playing a lot of songs tonight from your album, which obviously we talked about before, and you recorded it in New Zealand.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
And so the visual arts aspect of the album and your artwork and stuff, is that representative of like how does that work? What's the
Well, it was like,
story
I don't know,
behind-
it was
this is the album here.
the
Hang on.
concept took a long time to think of. I kind of just waited till something popped into my head, and a friend of mine, a guy from my hometown, he took a photo of himself in a canola field. This is a field near where
wow.
I live, and then
Oh.
I got this idea to have an oil painting instead of a watercolor from my last release, and decided to incorporate the wave kind of crashing over this guy in the canola field. So the concept was made with this photo, and then I kind of pieced everything together and then sent it to a Hungarian painter called Norbert Hegedus. He's in Budapest, and he painted this. It's actually very big. It's like a
So this is an actual painting.
yeah,
that
it's in my
exists.
apartment
Oh, cool.
at the moment. Yeah, it hasn't really been
Amazing.
framed and put up, but
Wow.
it's,
So there you
yeah.
go.
And you've got a vinyl
So-
and a CD.
Yeah.
And where can people buy this?
I
from?
guess just
Tote
there's a
bags
bag
over
here as
too.
well?
Yeah,
Got some bags. Cool.
yeah, Man in the Field.
Can we get this from your website?
Yeah, from my website, definitely.
Nice.
Yep, for sure.
Which is
it's just
lucaslaufen.com.
lucaslaufen.com.
Amazing. That's a
Yeah.
great
Laufen.com.
website for you. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, couldn't be perfecter.
Couldn't be perfecter. Nice.
So there you go.
lucaslaufen.com.
They have it. If you want to support Lucas, buy a vinyl or CD or bag. I guess we'll just finish off by.
I guess we'll just talk a little bit more about the project. If you guys want to contribute to this project, you can do so at the link in bio. That'll help us to keep going, and it'll help us to pay Lucas and all the other musicians that we'll have on. We've got our next stream on the 21st of June. And actually, Steph and I will be playing at that one. So please tune in. Come and join us. We'll be playing and hosting at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Actually, we were going to ask Lucas to host.
Can
that
you
one.
host so that we
we'll
can play?
swap.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's on the 21st of June. And we're looking forward to seeing you there, hopefully.
Yeah.
And otherwise, we thank you very much for tuning in and listening and watching and being part of this project. We're really happy to be able to present it to you today. And so thanks for being there. And we're a brand new channel, so hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications when we make videos. And we'll see you next time.
Take it away, Lucas. We're just going to finish with one more song. So
See ya,
you can-
see ya, see ya.
You can go.
The crab. Along those lines of thank you also, Sissos and the team again. This was a huge thing. I don't know, I guess no one can see at home what's going on behind here, but it's amazing what's been stuck into this room. I'm going to play a goodbye song, because that kind of fits, right? I hope to see you in real life one day. Thanks for watching and listening. Please show your eyes, my dear friend, auf Wiedersehen. I've wrapped all the love I can send, but right now your eyes under my trembling heart, my dear friend. I'll see you on the sky is unbroken, and all we once spoke of is sadder. Please don't hold your breath, my dear friend. I'll feed us sun. I fixed all the wounds I can mend, and right now my road ends. My trembling heart, my dear friend, I'll see you when the sky is unbroken and out has been leading to better. Rolling me goodbye to true solidarity. Gray meets stream, a thought in a recess where I believed. Away I leave, reversing the flow in polarity. I'll sit on this plane, hoping love finds a way back to me. In the autumn month, the winter, in the freeze. Please shut your eyes, my dear friend. I'll feed us sun. I've fixed all the wounds I can mend, and right now my road ends. Away from the seaside below, farewell my home. My carers will comfort me, care for me, lay down my bones. Thank you very much. Dankeschön. And ciao. Tschüssi.